Jackie O. Things haven't always gone to plan. They've revealed their toughest interviewee was none other than pop star Avril Lavigne. She's got quite a reputation for being a bit prickly. We all remember as well the infamous interview when things got a little awkward between Jess's hubby, Peter Overton, and Tom Cruise.
Listen, here's the thing, Peter. Yeah. You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
Well, I suppose they're questions that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm just telling you right now. Okay, just put your manners back in.
Do you think I was out of line?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I apologise for that sincerely.
Good.
What a little.
Do you know the crazy thing is that Peter Overton is the most divine, well-mannered, beautiful man on the planet. What did he say after that, Jess?
Well, he couldn't believe it. He still can't watch that interview because
Can you not laugh about it now?
Oh, I don't even know about so much laughing about it, but it had been, he'd had to go and have a tour through Scientology Museum before he did the interview. That was the condition of doing the interview. And he said, you know, when you've got the world's #1 movie star at the time fixing you with those eyes, and he was sort of thinking, oh my goodness, have I done something really wrong here? And the cameraman was the one who said, no, that is actually going to be a classic 60 minutes interview.
Because and everyone was on Pete's side. Everyone was just like, how bonkers is Tom Cruise?
Well, he comes across as such a pompous prat.
Imagine how his poor wives felt.
Well, and I think, you know what, that was, you just started to get a glimpse of what was going on behind the scenes because his long-term publicist had left him. His sister, who was also a Scientologist, was managing him at the time. So it was sort of all starting to unravel.
At least he didn't jump on the couch.
That's true. Hey, Kel, have you ever had a really awkward interview?
I've had plenty, probably, especially because for a number of years I was at a current affair. So, you know, there were a few moments where I had to, I had to chase sometimes. I don't like that. But
the walk-in.
Yeah, the walk-in, so you wait for someone and you stake them out and then they come out of their house and you go, excuse me, did you, and then this guy just turned around and went, bam.
Hit you?
No, because they never hit a girl. It's interesting. Well, sometimes they do, but they hit the cameraman.
Yeah, it's always the camera.
And it was like, I know, they got one for the team, and then of course that was a great promo. The bosses loved it.
Do you guys remember when Julian Cleary was on as guest host? Do we have a vision of that?
He already had a very lavish commitment ceremony.
I never cupped myself.
There's cups as well, yes. I've got a friend about my age who has a preference for younger men, and so he keeps bringing out the latest young man who's they're very pleasant.
There's a bit of overlay we're going to show you now, but he...
that was actually the good bit.
Yeah, at about 20 minutes in, he goes, this is such a long show, when's it finished? Can I go now? And he left early. He left early.
And I was really devastated because I have been a huge fan of his for so many years and was so excited about meeting him, and it was just sort of... very disappointing.
It was one of those shows where I think the first 5 topics were all about various different types of murder. They were always just really bad news. And then, breaking news, and another 10 people have just been killed, and then... So, Julian,
and he's an expert on murder, isn't he, Julian Cleary?
The show certainly died that day.
But don't you reckon the bigger the star sometimes, I mean, someone who's been in showbiz for a really long time, they've got a great work ethic, they know how to play the game, they know it's their job, you know, like the guy from Sound of Music that we had on that time, what's his name? I've got...
Christopher Plummer?
The one who played... No, not Christopher Plummer. It was
the old kid.
Played one of the kids.
Nicholas Hammond. Yes.
Nicholas Hammond, there you
know,
go. Like Spider-Man as well.
Yeah, just people have been around the traps and they just know just to be nice. Anyway.